Hello, gentlemen traders and investors. The project is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for watching our video review. We will compare the main fundamental indicators of the organization ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated, ticker ARE. This review was generated using data as of September 24, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical belongs to the subcategory DNA. 36 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. Let's start with summary information about the company. If you want, you can put it on stop. You can study all the indicators of the organization in question in detail. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free. So, friends, let's begin. Market capitalization of the company ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical is $5.31 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $40 billion. ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical accounts for a share of 13.266% and is one of the large companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.43 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $8 billion. ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated accounts for a share of 5.13%. Comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we will see the following. Occupied share ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical in the subcategory when assessing the exchange value is 13.266%. The book value is 5.13%. This is 61% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Total company assessment ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical will be presented at the end of the video. Please look at the logic of the study to the end. The company under study has debts of $0.926 billion. Debt to book value represents 215.3% of the company's equity. Result on the level of the company's financial obligations, very bad, -2 points. The company's market value to profit ratio is 0, with an average of 0 for the subcategory. An assessment of the company's market price to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$585 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown, which is extremely bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison with in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Balance of company value to revenue 11. The average in the subcategory is 10.2, which is 8% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $480 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. This is bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the projected future sales indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you're interested in this analytics, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. This is free for you. You will be the one who will greatly help the development of this project. Many thanks for your valuable subscription. The sales margin is -121.6%, with the average for the subcategory -120.2%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1.4%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 12.856%. This is 3% less than the share of market capitalization. And this shows an imbalance in the current market value of the organization ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical, probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $4,158,000. Whereas for the subcategory, $4,029,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's indicators is 3.2%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of a company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is minus $458,500. With the average for the subcategory, minus $473,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The revenue per individual employee of the organization is $377,000. By subcategory, $394,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 5%. Estimation of sales volume per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 4.1%, compared with the subcategory average of 8.7%. This is a short squeeze risk indicator. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 58% for the company ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 43%. On average, shares of the subcategory are valued lower than the company's ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated and subcategory shares, we can see that over 12 months the stock ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical showed dynamics of 57.2%. Against price changes in the subcategory, 17.7%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but you need to take this fact into account. The overall result is minus 8.5 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is minus 3.8 points. If you look broadly, within the US market in aggregate, you can see that the average result for the entire US stock market in aggregate is 0.3 points. Against the company's score of minus 8.5 points ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical. Let's go to the order table, which is available to everyone. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all previously made decisions by the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of stock valuation ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated. Guru.Markets. Open an order due to the fact that ULTRAGENYX Pharmaceutical Incorporated, overvalued subcategory company. It should be recalled that July 19, 2023, an order was published, company ticker IONS. Information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets. A decision is made on this order. Close the deal. The profit was 0.6%. Thank you all so much for watching to the end and for using the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. You all truly are the best audience.